Well, it depends on the skill level of the players to begin with, Jason.
Fight.
If I was playing the high-level group the entire time, my cheese Dojang record would not look like this. It'd probably be something 50 or 60%. It's still high. It's still good. Those are good numbers. But it wouldn't be absurdly high, like something like 80% win rate. And only 32 people have won. Aha. Interesting. Is that what happened when you played Fall? You learned something new? Again, playing multiple characters a plus? Well, I mean, I'm playing Hwoarang too. That is counter hit. That's the right move. Unfortunately, it drops there. There's a max headroom? You mean in this box? Yeah, there is. If I go too high... Oh no, 4-3. That's right, Lily's getting a magic 4 in 4-1. Although I believe 4-1-3 used to do that. I forgot what game it was. I don't know if it was Tekken 5 or Tekken 6. I'm not sure. It doesn't do the same thing in Tekken 7, right? It doesn't. But you're gonna be getting... She's gonna be getting that. I don't know, it doesn't really change the matchup. It's more or less still the same. Is there someone playing me for the first time tonight? That would have been Abdul. I think everyone else has played in the Cheese Dojang. Yeah. Some regulars, some not. Yeah. I mean, imagine if Mokujin's doing it, right? The DSS not complete there, going for the fake step. Fantastic parry. Ooh, the new move. You don't see that often. I'm dead. Dragon Storm counter hit. That makes the whole string connect. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, that was not counter hit. Good. That's the main thing you need to overcome in this matchup as a Hwoarang. Because there's so many openings to do down 2-3. Same thing, Steve has a decent amount of openings to do counter hit back 1. You need a DF2, channeling the inner Paul Phoenix within you. However, your Rage Art is not the same.
KO. Final round. Fight.
Spacing. Oh, okay, so down 3-4. Oh, the defense! Are you part of the 1K club, perhaps? You do? That while standing 4 is very powerful. Most especially if you DSS it, because it's plus frames. Probably the only while standing 4 that has plus frames. The ones with strings, like Lydia's and Leo's, that's mental frames. Loss is legitimate plus frame. Ooh, hold on. I'll get back to you, Gabriel, in just a second. Is this dead? It is. No, in the cheese. Just doing goat things. Basketball reference, if you understood that. And bringing them slightly closer to the wall.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, I saw that post. You got to play Malgu, right? I remember the times when I was, what do you call that, still a law main, and I'd watch Malgu's sets all day, every day. Yes, that is he. Do you want a burning fist to come with it? Oh, Nick. DF2? DF2? Thank you. Oh, stay on the floor, gang. There is a chance.
KO.
So yeah, that's why, what do you call that, you crouch dash after a tailspin.
Fight.
Do you usually bring the opponent closer towards the wall or if the combo requires it? Hey, we don't know. We don't know if that's true for June. Maybe we'll find out in Tekken 8 because it's supposedly the concluding story, right? And then maybe they'll have a completely different cast for Tekken 9. How old will I be when Tekken 9 drops? Quite old, I guess. Will I still be playing it? I mean, you can. Oh, it's not just a Hwoarang thing. Like, For Mishimas, when you do multiple God Fists, you have to have a deep dash before one of the God Fists first so that you can get 5 straight God Fists. Who's better at English? No, it's probably Brian, right? Down back 3. There are a lot of combos that require, what do you call that, micro dashing, crouch dashing, deep dashing, all that kind of stuff. But it's usually the optimal, the really optimal stuff, or like the really combo video stuff that aren't necessarily fully worth it to go for. Like, I know Brian knows one of it. Like, for Paul, you could do DF2 into QCF1, 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 QCF1. Like, how many QCF1s can you do? Like 3? Before you tailspin, and then you for an hour and 44 minutes and 25 seconds.
Fight.
It depends on what they want to do, Iku. We don't know if that'll actually be the answer. Yeah, even for stuff like that, for Okizeme, to get the Okizeme follow-up, when you need to use movement. Like, even for Lucky Chloe, if you do running 3 into back 1, you have to really run in right after running 3. Hwoarang, not so much, because it's a little bit more lenient. Wow, the defense. How long will it take to learn Hwoarang, assuming you have good execution? Hwoarang's not about execution.
KO.
Well, I mean, you'll finish a lot of the stuff out of the way, so out of the combos that you really need. Oh, 4 QCF1s. Okay, okay. Jason loves cheese. Yeah, for 80 to 83 damage. And then there's another combo that does very similar damage to it, right? And it's lesser execution. Hwoarang's really more about understanding the flow. Because Hwoarang's main execution is really just what do you call it? Crouch dash, back dash, JFSR. And then the SS33 wall combo. And then the longest wall carries, which is in 1-2-3 LFS back 3, or LFS up 4 plus 4, or 1-2-4 RFS back 4. That's it. Really not that much execution in between. Because they made F4 into RFS back 3 easier in Season 2. They reduced the recovery of RFS back 3 on hit. Like the Season 2 BNB combo you know today. You could do that in Season 1. But it was really difficult. That's why the only player who was really doing it was CBM. I will give in and play Tower of Fantasy. Okay. You gonna play some Genshin Impact? Genshin of Fantasy? Oh, you didn't do down 2-3. Interesting. So yeah, the execution part is not that hard.
You win.
It's good. It's good to have, just like what Michael said. The Hwoarang doesn't like me. Yeah, you have to learn. You have to memorize a lot of stuff. So if your memory is pretty good, you'll have less trouble learning the character. With execution, you could have easily a JFSR, a Waivu JFSR, a Waivu down 3-4, and a Waivu DF2. So you can play them like a Mishima. Play Hwoarang like a Mishima. That's the first way you could play him. Like, just keep thinking like a Mishima, and then you'll be okay. For a while. Eventually, there's gonna come a cap for playing like a Mishima. Although I don't know a Hwoarang who really stuck to playing like a Mishima. Fully. It's always mixed. Even mine's mixed. Legend kick. That's fine. 17 seconds.
KO. Round
Oh no, you left them for Tekken.
fight.
Oh no. No, priorities first. There's a lot of PH servers. It's like, which one? It's like PSO2. Which ship are you in? Ship is connected to the server that you're at. So if you're in ship 1, ship 2, ship 3, and then it costs money to transfer over to another ship or another server. Whoa, it counter hit. Guess what? It didn't launch. Ooh, good thing I pressed 1 there. I was ready for that throw break. Whoa, jumping away, channeling the inner Akuma. Is HeavyLink. Hey. Oh, still downloading. He was like, I already got it.
Fight.
Oh, the empty hop. Okay, 57 seconds. Like that. That was mental. Mix-up. That's guaranteed. Ooh, almost got that. Whoa, whiff punish. Ah, the frame changer advantage. Or rather, It's not necessarily in your advantage. I just pressed the slower button. I pressed something that was 16. You pressed something that was 11. Which means you're negative something. I know math, right? Quick maths. Down back 3. Down back 3. Guaranteed. There you go. There, press another guaranteed option, but it always loses to a high crush. So if you press your guaranteed mid option, you'll always lose to a step. You enjoy it. A mix-up upon mix-ups. I guess that's another thing you'll have to prepare if you'll play Hwoarang, Nick. Where in a lot of the situations, you're second-guessing yourself.
Fight.
It's not like, let's say you do a Leroy DF1. Or you do Leroy's Hermit, right? Your opponent's second-guessing themselves more than you second-guessing yourself. With Hwoarang, you'll second-guess yourself a lot on all your mix-ups. And then you're like, all the guaranteed mix-ups aren't amazing. Not as amazing. They're not as amazing. There's a limit to it. I'm ready. Am I ready for Rev Major? Doing it again. 2 cheese keepers in a row. That moves the score up to 4-0.
Round 1.
Oh, 500 slices of cheese. You don't duck. Okay. But you blocked my low earlier. Oh, you gotta do it again. You gotta test. You gotta test the waters. Oh no, that's the counter hit. That's the guaranteed stuff. 1, 2, back 3. Hell sweep, nowhere to be found. Oh yeah, you also won't have a safe option in Flamingo. A safe low option in Flamingo. That goes for both left and right. There's no safe option. Well, pretty safe option. That high crushes. The only low that high crushes for you are the snake edges in Flamingo. And you're not going to be using that often. Not unless you're able to find a way to squeeze it in against your opponent. In high level, how many times have I used it? A couple. It's seldom. It's like probably one hand, like 5 times. In total. For this year.
Round 2.
If I count all the other years, it's probably something like 100 times. But that's probably the least used move I actually use. No jab, alright. And the way people handle anti-Hwoarang is a lot better compared to like all the other characters in the game, I guess. Like, oh yeah, there's always an opening, etc, etc, etc. It's never over. It's not the end of the world. Not when, like, let's say Leroy hits you with down 3-2, it's different. Or even if it gets blocked, it's different. I guess there's that to play with. Like how the players are already play against Hwoarang or think about the character to begin with. It's like if you play Xiao Yu. People already know what to look out for. And they're like, okay, for as long as I can deny the AOP, I should be good. Leroy's like, okay, I denied the Hermit. There's still more things to work with. But you take a significant portion out of his offense if you take out Hermit. And neutral. Or options in neutral. Is that what you want to do tonight, Tapsy? You want to test your Leroy even more? Am I allowed to play Hwoarang if that's the case? The last time I did, I played a Lisa. The Leroy who presses a lot of Hermit. Yeah, because I haven't met a lot of Leroys who always enter Hermit non-stop.
Round 4. Fight.
New experience. Ooh, new move! Ah, the patience here for HeavyLink. The issue is transferring this patience elsewhere. Gens loves cheese because I'm not getting hit. Like this damage doesn't do anything. Or it doesn't do anything at the moment, put it that way. So the offense is still not going anywhere. But the defense is solid, that's for sure. So what you're lacking is offense. That's okay. Do it again! Be ready for Rev Major! There you go. Don't be afraid to press the button twice, thrice. Parry. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Did I hit the wall? Almost. Parry. Oh, fantastic! Yeah, the defense is definitely A on point. And the patience. smart decision. There you go, moving towards the center of the stage again. However, life lead dwindling. 30 seconds left on the clock to make something happen. That was a late tech. I can't believe it gave it to me. And good games to HeavyLink. Good games. Fortunate though. Oh no, that was bad. This is dead. Knowing your cheese.